bigger problems. I was texting with my brothers last night, and this time I started it by sending a photo of a wall clock my son Frank bought me for Father's Day, which has the figure of John Cleese of Monty Python's Flying Circus from their skit entitled The Ministry of Silly Walks. Cleese's figure, viewed from the right side, is holding a briefcase in one hand, and his legs stretch out, with the toes of his shoes marking the hours and minutes. Wall clocks themselves have become a bit of a rarity, a novelty these days, especially ones that can make you smile. I wonder how many younger people can even read a wall clock. Do they even have them in school classrooms now? How often do you hear someone say, "It starts at 8:30"? Or maybe, "I'll be there at 5:45." It doesn't happen anymore, does it? There is no 1/2 past or 1/4 to when it comes to digital time. And for historical purposes, another sign of the passing of wall clocks is a no-doubt disappearance of wise guy school kids who thought they were clever comedians when a classmate asked for the time and they would answer in a snotty fashion, "It's 1/2 past a monkey's ass." And if for no other reason, maybe it's for the better that clocks are digital now. So then the texting thread moved on to observing the fact that this narcissistic wannabe dictator has been ordered by the court to take his name off of the Kennedy Center for the Arts, and that scaffolding was going up with live cameras and commentary. Cheers were rising from the assembling crowd as each new section of scaffolding was being completed. All of the brothers checked in to say they had been watching, on and off, watching the progress and delays, tuning in now and then. One brother observes that the workers are beginning to put up a tarp over the entire scaffolding. Another remarks they could have had it done by noon if they had used cherry picker lifts. Another remarks, "Yep, it's all delay tactics, and the tarps are to block the view." Another remarks, "He'll just find something else to put his name on." I remark that when they take the tarps down, his name will have letters twice as large and Kennedy's name will be gone. To which I get the reply, "Yep, and in gold." And then I text that the power has gone out in what looks to be the entire neighborhood we live in, just as Jan was beginning to start dinner preparations. I get a text from the power company that says they expect the outage to last for 2 hours. One brother types in, "That sucks." I type in that Jan and I are going to take a drive in search of tacos for dinner. Another brother types in that he looked at the power company's website and they claim that the outage is affecting 500 to 5,000 customers. As I bite into my first taco that someone else made for me in the air-conditioned comfort of this restaurant, I type, "Well, it's cooled down to 84 here, so 2 hours without power should be okay. Plenty of people in this world have bigger problems than me." And this newest problem of a power outage should be over by the time John Cleese's right leg travels twice around the clock face. And plenty of people in this world have bigger problems than me. The millions of the innocent, displaced by war, living in makeshift tents, in a wasteland of dirt, or in the rubble of ruins, without access to food or water or sanitation for themselves or their children. Their present disrupted, their future unknown, millions displaced and desperate in the depths of despair, all because a handful of madmen have control of a military force and no control over their addiction to wealth and power. This mere handful of madmen make it miserable for the millions. This mere handful of madmen with their enablers and sycophants who surround the madmen and protect them, bowing and praising and flattering, with a self-serving sickness they mistakenly think is virtue. And will the world ever change? The last of the tacos is gone. The power is back on after 2.5 hours. The texting with my brothers has been over with for the evening, and the tarp is still up, but apparently the name has been removed. And I smile every time I pass by the clock of silly walks. We all need a reason to smile. And yes, sometimes there are small problems that really amount to nothing more than first world minor inconveniences, as plenty of people in this world have bigger problems than I have.